Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Kiss in the Kitchen. I am a registered dietitian and safer living expert here today at Blinded by Delight by Southwest Exteriors, and we are talking all things window coverings. Carrie, I'm so excited to be here. Do you want to tell everyone a little bit about Blinded by Delight?
Absolutely. At Blinded by Delight, we focus on finding the ideal window covering solution for every home.
That's great, because window coverings, they are the backdrop to our daily life, right? We look at pictures of our kiddos and they grow taller and taller in front of those same window coverings. And aesthetic and design is really important, but what about safety and sustainability and air quality? So we're going to talk about all of those things today. We have so little control over our external environment, but the four walls of our home, it's a gift and a responsibility to be able to ensure that the things we bring in our home are going to help support our health and our wellness. So what does that really mean? I like to talk a lot about air quality. Can't talk about air quality without talking about VOCs, which are volatile organic compounds. And indoor air quality can be up to 500 times more polluted than outdoor air because of those VOCs. So choosing materials, including window covering materials, is really important to make sure that we're checking those boxes, not just for aesthetics and design, but also sustainability, safety, and air quality.
That's one of the reasons we love being a Hunter Douglas gallery. Hunter Douglas puts a huge emphasis on sustainability, energy efficiency, and safety for the home. Every product they produce is Green Guard Gold certified.
And Green Guard Gold certification is one of the highest levels of certification that really lets you know the products you're bringing in your home are going to help support your health and your safety.
One of the great things about the Provenance line is that it is all natural materials. This is wood, bamboo, grass, and completely sustainable. And then they're a classic, beautiful product as well. So it's really timeless and elegant in the home. Happens to be really trendy at the moment as well.
These are beautiful. I mean, aesthetically, they're amazing, but I love that they check those sustainability and safety boxes.
Yes.
And this may sound really silly, but I love that when I'm flipping through these, I don't smell anything. It doesn't have that strong plasticky smell, which that is what a VOC is. It has that strong smell, so that's really neat.
I think just the naturalness of the product really comes through in your home, and it brings that warmth and texture, and it feels good in the house.
So I love all these options, Carrie. Can we take a look at what the finished product looks like?
Definitely. We love to have people come into the gallery and look at the finished products. We have all the full-size samples here.
Okay, Carrie, so tell me about these blinds.
Sure. This is actually the Architella Duet Honeycomb Shade from Hunter Douglas. So this gives you all the bells and whistles for the most energy efficient product you can have in your home. This actually has one of the highest ratings from the AERC, which is the Attachments Energy Rating Council. So we have this with the room darkening fabric on the bottom and a light filtering sheer on top. So I can have this all the way down and I can see out and still have UV protection for my home. Okay.
I love that. And it probably really helps you have to run your AC or your heater less, maybe?
Absolutely. The duets with the added energy efficiency mean less energy going out of your house, less heat leaking out of your windows, less cold coming in the winter. So you have absolutely the most energy efficient product you can get. And then they're also made with some recycled content. A couple of the fabrics are 50% recycled content, so you have that little bonus there for you. And this one happens to be motorized, which I can work on my iPad or phone through an app or with a remote. So if you program them appropriately, you're adding even more energy efficiency to your home.
I love all these options. Remind me, are these the ones also that qualify for some sort of tax credit?
Yes, they are. This qualifies for a federal tax credit up to $1,200.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big bang for your buck.
That's amazing. And how long will something like this last in your home?
You are going to have this for a lifetime. This is a lifetime product.
Okay.
So it's an investment in your home that you're going to keep for years to come.
Absolutely. Investment in your home and your health. And like we talked about at the beginning too, just window coverings are the backdrop to daily life, right?
Absolutely.
So with these lifetime duets, get your kiddos growing and even possibly grandkiddos in front of these. That's incredible.
Yes.
I love seeing the swatches actually come to life with the finished product. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Provenance shades?
Absolutely. This is a Roman shade, and as we mentioned earlier, it's completely made from natural materials. You have bamboos, grasses, reeds, and woods that are woven into it. This one happens to have a liner, so that it's a room darkening liner.
Okay.
But you can get it without the liner, and then you just have that natural product at the front.
Okay.
It's a Roman, so it raises and has a stack similar to this one. I think this would be a really great fit for your clients that are looking to make those healthy swaps in their home, because it is more natural materials rather than a man-made material on the shade.
I love that. I think you're right, Carrie. I really appreciate that it's all of those natural materials. And remind me, you were telling me about how even the adhesives that were previously applied by hand are now applied by a laser. So we use less of them, right?
Absolutely. That's part of the initiative to get lower emissions in all of these products.
I love that. And even so, everything is Green Guard Gold certified, so there's so much peace of mind there. That's really neat. I just want to thank Carrie for her hospitality and her knowledge today, showing me around this gorgeous showroom. Hopefully you are feeling inspired for a window covering refresh, not just for how it will make your home look, but also how it will make you feel confident that you made a safer swap that will last the test of time and be really impactful for your family's health. To learn more, visit southwestexteriors.com. And if you're local to the San Antonio area, make sure you swing by the Blinded by Delight showroom, hang out with Carrie, and have the same experience that I got to today.